Heyo! It's me, Harper Savage, and today we're gonna be coloring stuff with stuff. Today's stuff is, it's a bag. It's a bag thingy. It's just flat right now. But yeah, my work bestie got this for me, and the second I saw it, I'm like, I gotta color this. Yeah, it's like a really flexible bag, and there's something in it. Hold on. Is that a comb? A random comb. Yeah, it's like a, I think it's kind of like a cosmetic bag. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but it has this loopy thing, and it unzips. So I have 3 things I'm going to be testing out on here before we actually get into it, and I'm going to be testing it out in the butt crack here because it's the bottom, so who cares, right? Now I want to test the Crayola super tip first to see how it goes on. Barely at all. Okay, well, it's smudged onto my finger, but not on the canvas part here. Sharpie seems to work out a lot better looking. Let it dry for a second while I try the Posca. I have a feeling the Posca is going to cover up the lines. I can still see the lines through it, but I think they might be too faded for my taste here. Now let's see if this is going to smudge. I want to say no. All right, I'm probably going to be using Sharpies on this then. So I'm going to gather my colors here, and then we can get right into coloring this. All right, so I went ahead and picked out a rainbow of colors. Most of them are Sharpie and some of them are Crayolas. Take note. And I don't know, do I want to go rainbow this way or this way? I guess this way to fit more colors in, right? So I should kind of like map out how far I want to go with each color. Okay, so there are 8 colors here, so I have to block out where the halfway point is. It makes it a little bit easier. So I'm going to start with red. I'm going to mimic on the other side the same order, so it's going to be red on this corner. And it's going to be red here too, so it looks like it's like a wraparound. Yeah, I will start coloring now. Let's zoom in a little bit though, so you can see what I'm doing. And let's pray that our markers don't run out. If they do, I think I might have like a Crayola equivalent if any of my Sharpies run out and vice versa. I thought I was going to start up here, but because of the way I decided to color it, I didn't need to. So I think I might color the flat sections with you guys and cut out where I like go and color in here for the most part, because I don't know how interesting that's gonna look. Me bending it back and stuff, but we'll see. I really like how soft and flexible this whatever this material is. I want to call it canvas, but it's like very plasticky feeling, so I'm not sure if it is just regular old canvas. But I know I felt this texture before is the thing. Maybe I should color in a place where you guys can see. And you do need to be careful because if it doesn't dry right away, it could mark the other areas. And then we're gonna have this one random one out of place, but it's okay. Because it's the bottom, so it doesn't matter. Man, how am I gonna get in there without ruining the rest of it? I already did, look, it's marked right there. It is a little sticky. I wonder if that's just because it's not dry or what. So we might have to spray something on it once we're done. Should I color the handle or leave it until the end? Maybe I'll just leave it for now. Oh, you can't even see me coloring. Again. So because I see some thumbprints and stuff from where there apparently got red ink on my thumb there, I'm gonna go ahead and lay something down just to protect my dirty desk mat. Man, it's so blaringly white now. Jesus. I don't know if I really should be coloring front and back at the same time, so maybe I won't after this one rose is done. So I had a major miscalculation and I divided this into 4s when I should have divided it into 8ths. I forgot to do the half and the half and the halving. So instead I'm going to be doing 4 colors on one side and 4 colors on the other side. I know, I'm a genius that we're moving on now. So one side is going to be warm and the other side is going to be cool colors, so it's fine by me. It's like it was almost on purpose. Almost. So how do you guys feel about Sharpies? Because I know it's very 50-50 for people. They either love using Sharpies or they hate using Sharpies, and most of the time they hate using Sharpies because of the smell. Now, I guess I just never got the memo because I don't really hate the smell of Sharpies. I know it's strong, but not really strong enough to make me get a headache or anything. And I know that's a lot of people's claims, so I know I don't have voice. I know I don't have that issue, but do you have any issues with working with Sharpies? Let me know in the comment. I personally love Sharpies. It is one of my favorite mediums to work with. I tend to have favorite mediums that I don't use often, like soft pastels. I like working with them, but they're messy, so I don't do it a lot because I have a problem with mess and things touching my skin. Like these are definitely staying sticky, so I'm gonna have to do something about it. Like I'll have to spray something on it. Ugh. Now here comes stinky yellow. God, I hate yellow. It's so rude to me. I hate that it's a primary too. You know what else is yellow? Bees. And bees are cursed. We were doomed from the start. Color on screen. Oh my god, what did I just say? Oh, my fingerprints are getting everywhere. Like maybe I should have a cloth here to wipe my fingers down. Alright, now it's onto the green. Hoping it'd be a lot different looking than the other green I picked out for the leaves. Doesn't seem to be, so I might change the leaf color to something darker. On green. Okay, done this side. I'm gonna match it up to the other side, so we'll kind of see how the Crayola's color. So far I think they're actually coloring a little bit better, but it could just be because they're newer than my Sharpies. Like, I use my materials until they die, basically, and my Crayolas are definitely newer than my Sharpies are. Oh my god, I colored outside the line. If you're wondering about the Crayola's permanent markers, they don't have as intense of a smell as a Sharpie. So give them a try if you were thinking about it and that was what's holding you back, was the smell. Just know that their nib is a little bit longer. I don't know if it'll stay pointed longer though. Oh, let's be on camera. Oh my god. How many times do I gotta correcticle myself? I do like this color purple that Crayola has. It's very more true to a purple color than I feel some brands give. They always give like that reddish purple, and I don't really like that one that much. Yeah. Ooh, no, still sticky, by the way. But it's so weird because I feel like permanent markers aren't sticky, but maybe that's wrong because I don't think I've colored on things that aren't paper with Sharpie in a long time. Maybe the stickiness will go away in time. I don't know. Who knows? So I just colored purple where I was supposed to color blue. I don't know what I was thinking. I can either color over it or leave it. Is there hope? Oh my god, I have some hope. I just really wanted to challenge myself today by miscalculating, miscounting, and forgetting what rainbow order means. We do have a chance. We can see if I have an indigo, because, you know, it's a pearl or rainbow or some bullshit, but I'm over here like that doesn't exist. You lie. Either blue or purple. Okay. So I'm gonna search and see if we have an indigo blue that we can color in between the purple and the blue here, because I, again, don't know how to count. I don't know rainbow order, and I don't know how to divide. So, yeah, there we go. This one's called All Nighter. I want to see if it's any different from that color. I think the point is going to be to make it different from the other blue, for the most part, because I don't think I have an indigo. Oh my god. I think it looks different, but is it different enough? In real life, it looks a lot more different than it does on camera. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have just done that other shade of purple, that more reddish purple, because I know I have one of those, instead of trying to reach for an indigo color here. We can pretend that this is all going perfectly well and smoothly, and I didn't mess up ever. Okay, for real, we're working on purple this time. Alright, now it's time for the pink. Okay, I think I got all the flowers done. I am seeing some bleed from that one to that one, and same here, but I think I could still work with it. Like, I think it's only doing that because they're actually like coming in contact. The layers are coming in contact with each other, and once it's, you know, poofed out and stuff is in it, those two won't be touching anymore. Now it's time to color the leaves and stuff. I was coloring it with this green, but I don't really like it that much on here. So I might reach for a darker green. Alright, so this is way more blue than green. I did reach for 2 teals, but I didn't think that was gonna be that blue. Jesus. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this color. Okay, so I got all the skulls colored and everything, and now I've decided to make the horrible decision of coloring in the background with a black Posca marker, so hopefully it won't be sticky or anything. But I will save you guys from watching that. Alright, I am finally done. I decided to not do the handle because I probably will be like pulling out of wherever I put it with the handle, and I don't think a fixative is like a super long-term thing. I know it is if you don't mess with it, but this is gonna be in use a lot. Yeah, so I actually did end up taking a really long time to do this. I had to take a break because I was getting really annoyed with this color over here. It was sticky, so I actually did spray a fixative on it in between sessions, and I just didn't come back to it for like a long time because it was getting everywhere. My paper wasn't this white when I was coloring this side. I actually switched the paper out so you guys didn't have to see how bad it got, and here's my glove for like an example of how bad it got, and like part of my arm has some marks on it. It was much worse when I was working on this side without the fixative. But yeah, I will go ahead and pop it out so you guys can kind of like see it in fullness now. I got rid of the paper so you can see it. It's like a squarish shape, like a rectangular square shape. There are like marks here and there. I did use rubbing alcohol to get it off, and it just wouldn't come off on this material. I know rubbing alcohol works on other materials with Sharpies, but this is not one of them. But yeah. Although there was a ton of mistakes in this video, I am glad to finally have it done so I can have a cute case for something. I don't know what yet. Oh, the bottom is the worst though with the bleeding. But yeah, it was a long process. A lot of things went wrong. Do I regret coloring the whole background? Kind of. It was a long process, like 5 hours. But you know what? Because of the marks on the skull, you can kind of tell that there was going to be marks everywhere else by the end of this. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you again to my coworker for giving me this bag. And if you want to see another like DIY or upgrade video, you can go ahead and click the link here. And if you just want to see anything you missed last time, you can go ahead and click the link here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to do all the cool YouTubey things of comment, liking, and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!